what somebody, it was one of my guests just called a vegetarian nightmare. We are in the dry age room of Bern Steakhouse, probably one of the #1 steakhouses in the US, and I have the privilege to be in the room, believe it or not, with the chef who's going to give us a little explanation of the aging process. Go ahead, chef.
When we buy this, it comes like this, 107 short rib. We separate, we cut this off right here.
How much does he weigh when you get that?
About 32, 35 pounds.
Okay.
After aging this for 5 weeks, it loses 20% of its weight. When we fabricate this, the final product is right here. And this weighs about maybe 4 pounds.
So that's the big thing you just showed us becomes
right here.
Right here.
We separate the skirt and the eye, take all the gristle and the fat, we put it back. So when we cut it, you always get 2 pieces.
So now, after you show us the starting point of the whole restaurant, I'm gonna go dine, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen at the table when you sit at the table. So look at this. This is like a treasure safe for meat. This is insane what I'm seeing now.
And these are the dates when we put them in, 7/12.
So you usually age the meat for how many?
Minimum 5 weeks.
Minimum 5 weeks. So some you age longer, right?
A lot longer, yes.
So you have, of course, people in the restaurant that are dedicated to this room, and you have about 4 or 5 people just taking care of the meat.
We have, yes, between 5 to 7 employees working here. We have to rotate this on a daily basis.
On a day-to-day basis, okay.
Day-to-day basis, they have to rotate this.
They don't rotate sideways that way, they rotate...
They rotate always.
Yeah. And then the temperature in the room? Between
32 and 40. During our service, it goes a little bit higher. Otherwise, it stays anywhere between 32 and 36.
Smells nice, huh?
Smells like steak. Main lobster. Don't put this in. This is the female.
So she's nicer than the male? Can you tell the difference?
Yes, a little bit sweeter.
Oh, see?
And you always get a craw, lobster craw, and with the female. You see the small right here, and has more hairy and more decorated, the female. The male, on the other hand, you see how thick these are? The last legs. And less hairy, less decorated than the female.
And then the male, they have bigger claws, right?
About the same claws, as far as claws, but the female is just slightly sweeter.
That's the final touch, the pepper on the
Yes.
Caesar salad.
It's fine. Candied ginger, pineapple, and almond almonds, and some toasted brioche.
And then what do we have in the middle? We forgot the main part.
That's the most important part.
What is it?
That is the foie gras torchon. So this is our bib lettuce here, tossed up in a green papaya slaw, little Granny Smith apple, bell pepper, tossed up in a light fish stock, fila dough wrapped firecrackers, spicy mango coulis sauce, and then this is big eye tuna, and that's lightly curried on the outside and seared. Steaks may not necessarily always look the prettiest, but they are going to be the most flavorful. So what we actually do is on the back side of the strip here, we actually trim the fat off and then we reattach it with a piece of tenderloin. So in essence, you really are having two steaks.
So what point do you remove the fat? Before it cooks or after it's done?
Before it's cooked.
And then so you cook the fat and then you...
No, we trim the steak to order as the server puts it in through the computer system. Then the meat cook gets it. He has to start cutting all of the steaks and then throw it over into the window for the grill, and then they conform to my time that I set. So as soon as he gets that ticket, he's going in his tenderloin box or he's going in his the bone box where the Delmonico's and porterhouses and strips are kept at. And then he's literally trimming some of the last bits of fat off of it. And then he puts a toothpick in it, and then it goes over to the window.